Welcome back to Dan and Charlie DIY.
How you doing?
Today we're going to show you how to lay a real wood floor. We're going to be laying it in our 1930s house here in the Netherlands.
Guys, there's so much science involved with this. So because wood naturally expands and contracts with temperature, we had to bring the boards into the house 48 hours beforehand to let it get used to the room. Also, each batch of planks comes from a different tree, and every tree has its own grain pattern and color. So you have to mix the planks beforehand so that you have like a natural, even look on the floor. It's really important to prepare, especially with our dusty old subfloors. So we started by cleaning thoroughly. We're laying 3 layers in total. First, OSB boards to level out the subfloor, then a rubber cork underlay to help with noise reduction and insulation, and then the wooden planks. We marked a trimming line around the door frame so the new floor can slide neatly underneath. Next, we removed the door and started sawing.
Yes!
Now for a very satisfying time-lapse of laying the OSB subfloor. Huge shout out to Dad. You know what they say, no one works harder than a dad whose daughter just bought a house. Well, it seems to be true. Thanks, Pops.
As you can see, we just finished laying down the OSB boards. It's the underfloor to ensure that the floor is balanced when you put the final layer of wood. So, a few tips. It's very important to put some spaces, at least 5 millimeters, just so that, you know, there's a bit of space from the wall, and as well as gaps between like the boards themselves, because throughout the season wood expands. So it's very important that you leave enough space for them to expand so that they don't like stop like rising up. We also screw down the OSB boards. We don't recommend that you use nails because they tend to squeak and they don't hold as tight. Now we're moving on to the next step. We're gonna lay the rubber after this.
So as you can see, we're not gluing the rubber cork layer down, it's a floating layer. This allows the floor to expand and contract naturally, and it also improves sound isolation by stopping vibrations from traveling through the structure. The step was by far the simplest. You just roll it and cut it to size. We snapped a straight line guide to follow for the whole floor. The boards run with the light, and the rubber cork goes perpendicular for stability.
So it's very important that the first planks are straight. So we're trying to align these to like the wall. I'm not sure if you see here. So Ad has made a few marks there, and I'm gonna draw a line with this instrument over here, just along the wall. I hope you enjoy. Wish us well during this process. It's our first time doing it, but we believe in ourselves. Yeah, in a bit. Thank you very much. Bye.
We put 5 to 10 millimeter thick spacers down again, opened the glue, and got started. Disclaimer, don't be like Dan. Please use gloves. It took him days to get the glue off his hands. Can you believe that we went from this and this to this and this? Stay tuned for part 2, where we sand, stain, and wax the floors.
Yes, look at this floor.
Look at that floor.
What shall we do?